To me, I think one of the things I'm so excited about in our first 100 days is that we're opening up Mesa County. I think people are very happy, and it's time to do that.
We're just coming out of COVID, so we want to see business get back to work. We want to see people get back to living life normally. So we put together our Free to Choose initiative. So the date that Free to Choose initiative goes into effect is Friday, April 16th. Businesses, people, churches, organizations will have the opportunity to make those decisions for themselves rather than the health department or the state making those decisions. So if a business wants to go mask-free and not social distance, that's their decision. On the flip side, if a community, organization, or a business or church want to maintain those social distancing measures or wear masks or do whatever they may, it's their freedom to do so, and we respect that right.
Our economy has held very strong. In a large part, we have a fantastic county Department of Health. And that department, working along with the Chamber of Commerce, came up with a program called the 5-Star Program, which really allowed a lot of our businesses to operate, at least partially operate. We were the first in the world to that's where this program came from. It's been adopted many places around the world, certainly throughout the United States.
In terms of the county budget, in terms of sales tax, I think our economy is doing very well. Our sales tax is actually up. What concerns me is that we've seen an over 200% increase in our online sales. So that tells me people are shopping online and not at our local businesses. So I'm less concerned about the county budget and more concerned about our businesses' budgets.
From all the stimulus bills last year and the continued stimulus bills, people have actually been spending quite a bit. So our budget is actually doing pretty good. So we're pretty happy about that. What does concern us is the massive increase in online sales, because that means we still get our tax dollars from it, but it means those dollars aren't staying local. They're going to large corporations like Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, you name it. So we want to see those online sales turn back into local spending, because those dollars stay here. They support our local business. They support our mom and pop shops, and that's what we want to see.
We think that the virus that'll start to plateau off, but what's not going to plateau off are two big economic factors out there. One, shopping over the internet, Amazon, Google, et cetera, and number two, the dramatic loss of oil and gas revenues to this county. Now, in Mesa County, we don't have much oil and gas actual exploration. We're the service industry. And so those are kind of the challenges. In our case, charity starts at home. We have to take care of our county operations first. And we have a lot of needs. We have a lot of capital needs that we'll be able to utilize funds on. We have a lot of operating needs that are there. And so my primary focus is to take care of the county first, our county operation. And when I talk about the county, I mean, the people we work for, which are the people of this county. I want to make sure they know they've got a landfill that's going to be open, et cetera, et cetera.
So even though people have always had the ability to get financial information about the county just by asking, we wanted to make it easy for them to be able to access online 24/7. And in the first 100 days of this term, we've done that. We're also updating our financial software. And when we do that, the information will even be better online. It will be sortable and searchable. Government
cannot do it all. We have so many good partners in our community, from nonprofits, hospitals, economic development partnerships. We all have to bar together and do this together. For example, the Pine Gulch fire that happened this last summer, right in the middle of COVID, it was definitely a collaborative response from the state to the county to the cities. The county lent firefighters space to stay and to house all their stuff up at the fairgrounds this last summer. And now the state is helping fund a retaining wall up in Debec, so that watershed that now has no weeds or brush to slow it down doesn't take out farms and houses and things like that.
While the county is not responsible for providing or funding mental health services to the general public, we are responsible for funding services that are used more when people don't have access to mental health care. Things such as kids going into foster care because their parents can't get the help they need, people losing their jobs, becoming homeless, maybe even ending up in the jail. So we thought it was important to bring our community partners together to identify the barriers to accessing mental health services and then go fill those gaps. So we just completed the community assessment portion of this process. We heard from nearly 900 residents and over 100 professionals who either work directly or indirectly in the mental health system. And now we're on phase 2, which is really getting down and solving those problems. So we're about to launch our strategic planning process. And this is important because it guides the direction of Mesa County. It's where we set our values. We're going to be getting a lot of input from the public because it's important to me that we are providing services that are important to the public. You can find a wealth of information on our website, from schedules, meeting agendas, live streaming meetings, recorded videos, financials, signing up to receive emails for meetings and agendas, or submitting a request to meet with a commissioner. You can find it all at mesacounty.us.